rising anti-Semitism event is happening. And one of the problems is if you listen to the radio, you listen to the media, you will constantly hear the Jews and the Palestinians, not the Palestinians and the Israelis, which kind of lets the Jews of the world off the hook, or the Jews and Muslims, which makes it a level playing field. You don't hear that. Constantly they do, and it just drip, drip, drip feeds into the idea that Jews are responsible for the ills of the world. And certainly if, as some marchers believe, if we run the media, we're doing a bloody awful job, aren't we? I don't think, when people say to me all the time, oh, Israel has such terrible PR, I say, I don't think it would matter if Israel had God for their PR. It would still turn against them. I mean, this is about Holocaust Day, it's not about the war in Gaza, but it was, we were granted 2 days before immediately the world began to say, yeah, well, they kind of deserve it, don't they?
You feel that speaking out in favour of Israel, you become a target?
She was kind of right about that. I used to think that way too.
Really. I mean, I don't know whether people
I didn't know any better, that's why.
Our synagogues and our
people needs to be taught about it.
Guarded by the CST. We have our own.
I didn't think they deserved it. I just felt that it was a punishment.
For decades. It costs an absolute fortune. And we've had to because
they were God's people, that's how I looked at it.
Without a key. Because people get in and desecrate it. Look, I'm not hugely frightened by any of this. But I think, you know, after events like Joe Cox, I think you can't really take anything for granted. And, you know, there will be people who just don't like the look of me.
There's nothing wrong with her. She looks like a perfect human being to me.
In the world. I pray that Holocaust Day will not be an occasion when the haters of this, the anti-Semites, choose to come out, because I know that all life is political, everything, but this is not a political day. This is a day for remembrance of the victims and a day actually for forgiveness and understanding. I know that's quite hard.
See my kids?
When people take on responsibility for what they've perpetrated on other people,
what you've been taught before,
it helps both sides.
The House of Commons can be a bit like a playground. MPs